Hi, this is Risa with Risa Kerbo Creative. Today I'm going to show you how to create the Cottage Garden Bouquet using 4 simple elements: the signature bloom, the Cottage Rose, the mini bloom, and greenery. The felt pieces you see me using in this video are from a kit that I offer. I also have a digital pattern that's available where you can cut your own pieces. But let's get started by making the signature bloom. We will have the center piece, which is pre-cut if you have the kit, or you'll cut slits if not. But it's a rectangle piece of felt that you glue along the length and press closed. Now this already has slits cut in, but if you do not have the kit and you're cutting this from whatever felt you have at home, then you would cut fringe along the folded edge right here before adding the stem. But it's already cut for us, so we just put a drop of glue, add the 18 gauge floral wire onto that glue, fold over and hold to make sure it's really securely dried, and then we're going to roll it up, keeping the bottom flat. This is an even flat center, so we'll just put a strip of glue and roll this along. As you can see, I kind of have my fingers behind to stabilize as I roll the piece of felt up, and this is the center of our signature bloom. Now for the petals, there's 4 small petals that go around the center, and then there's 10 larger petals. So it has a slit in each petal, and we want to create the 3D shape by adding a drop of glue. So I just put the piece of glue, or the drop of glue I mean, and then rub my glue gun to prevent any glue strings, fold the flap over and hold. Okay, so I'm just dotting the glue, dragging it so it doesn't have strings, holding the flap, and holding for a couple of seconds to make sure it's a strong adhesion. And then for the big petals, I do the same thing. Just a drop of glue, flap, and you'll kind of get into a rhythm here. I know it might start out slow, but muscle memory kicks in as you just get used to the process, which is part of the fun. So don't be afraid of it taking forever. You'll get the hang of it. Now you can go back and double check, just quality control each of your petals. Trim off any glue that might have oozed out or any felt that's hanging, because this prevents any extra bulk that we don't want when adding the petals around our flower. So my stem is short on this flower. That makes it easier for me to film, but you won't want to trim your stem until later. We'll just add a drop of glue onto a small petal, one of the 4 smaller petals, and then place it anywhere around that center. The bottom of the petal hangs down just a little bit, and then we're going to put 4 around. So we're going to kind of overlap as we go, which creates this really pretty ruffled full look. So just a little bit of glue along that bottom of your petal, and then attach it to the center. As you can see, it kind of overlaps a little bit with that first one I put on, and we'll just make our way around with the 3rd and 4th. Okay, so it's super easy. A little bit of glue along the bottom, just kind of glance, check where we want everything. We do have a little bit of time before the glue totally sets to adjust things, so that's nice. And we have one more spot left for our 4th petal that goes around the center. Just a little bit of glue, and then we're going to fit it in to where one side is over and one side is under. You do not have to do this, but this just creates an even flow. You can kind of see how I placed it. One side goes behind the petal and one side goes in front, and then we've got over, under, around, so it's a nice even flow. Now we're taking our larger petals and we're just adding glue along the bottom, inserting those in between. We want kind of a staggered full look, and these are going to overlap quite a bit as you make your way around, adding glue, finding where we want it, and just overlapping that. Okay, so it does overlap. You can kind of see it overlaps from the petal I just put on. As we go, we're going to just really create a lot of layered petals, which is so elegant and pretty as you make this flower. And we're going to create one full layer of 5 petals, and then do that again for a second layer of another 5 petals. So that was my 4th flower. Now I have a little bit of room left to fit in my 5th petal, and that goes right here, and I'm just kind of sticking that in. You can see I'm making a spot for it. Once again, layered up, really nice and pretty. It doesn't have to fit perfectly. You can make it fit, and it will all lay really, really nicely together. So that's the 1st layer. Then we're going to do the same thing with the 2nd layer. So here's the finished signature bloom, and I'll leave this in here for you to kind of look at so you can get a really good look at what my flower is like. This is how all the petals look, and you can guide them with your hands to fluff them out a little bit, give a little space, guide and direct them some. But we're going to go ahead and put the petal back or the flower back on. So just fold it over, cut a little slit, and this allows us to stick the stem through the middle of this flower back. And this just gives a really finished look to the back of the flower. I like to add glue onto the flower and then push that green leaf back right up onto that hot glue, and then come back with my hot glue gun and add a little bit of glue to each of those 4 leaves so that I can just press it down and everything looks nice and finished. Is our signature bloom. I like to spray it with hairspray. I'll link it in the description, the exact hairspray I use, just an unscented cheap Rave brand hairspray, and I can go back and touch up any spots. If there's like a gap like that where I feel like the petal's hanging down too open, don't be afraid to use some hot glue and just fix that. So I'll just hit it with some hairspray right now just to stiffen it and protect it, but here is the finished signature bloom. So now we'll be ready to make our rose. For the Cottage Rose, we use 1 simple shape, and we'll use 8 of that petal and wrap it around an 18 gauge floral wire. So this is a really fun flower. You just add a little bit of glue to the bottom of this shape, and we're going to pick up our 18 gauge floral wire, press it onto that glue on the far left side of the petal, and use my thumb behind the felt. This is really important so you don't use any glue onto your finger, and just press it around. I'm coming from behind, so the glue's on the front, my finger's behind, and I'm just curling it around and pressing it down to get it to stick, okay? And then I can use some hot glue to come back and touch up if I need it to curl around a little bit more. But I'm happy with the way that one landed, so I'm adding a little bit of a glue, about maybe like the 4th or 1/3 of the bottom of this petal, and just pressing it around, okay? So I'm creating a spiral around this center. A lot of times I like to go back and touch up the center with some little pliers and get that to tighten up just a little bit. So you can use some little mini jeweler pliers to do that. But I'll just keep building this flower by adding glue, placing the petal where I want it to go. And so I have that one center and then one facing it, and then I have a 3rd petal here, and then I'll just keep going around, overlapping as I go. Now if you're not sure exactly where you want the petal, don't put glue on it yet, just kind of hold it up and see if you like it, and then you can put glue before you attach it. But you're just making your way around, adding glue on the bottom and then attaching that petal to the bottom of the flower. And each of these petals will line up. The bottom starts in the same place. You're just making your way around. Okay, so you can kind of use the petal you just placed as a guide, add the next one, overlap a little bit, and then just make your way around and adjust as you go. The glue doesn't set right away. You have a little bit of time if you need it, but you will do like 1 center and then 1 across from it, and then layer around as you go so that the petals just kind of stagger, fill in the gaps, and then at the end we'll kind of shape this and pull these out a little bit to get them to open up some. Okay, so we're just kind of gauging the space, looking as we go, just placing it on here. It really isn't very hard. You can't mess this up. That's one of the neat things about this shape. It's very forgiving. It's a pretty flowy shape, and everything will just work out nicely and fall together as a rose. And we're viewing this as like a medium filler flower. Okay, so this is going to just fill in our bouquet really nicely. Just you can add some hairspray so everything stays, but see how those petals just kind of fan out and really add a lot of dimension, which is super pretty. So we're going to add the back, fold it over, cut a little slit, which adds a spot, just like we did for the signature bloom. Stick our flower stem through that hole, bring it up into some glue so everything is nice and secure. This provides a nice base and covers up the back of your flower for a really simple finished look, and then add glue to each of these points and bring that up around. So this is your flower back. That just looks super nice and finished once we're done with this flower. So we do that for each of the 4 points, and then we'll be ready to go on to our next one. And one little tip that I do like to do is if the petal, like the back flower back, is overlapping and has some edges sticking out, don't be afraid to trim those off. You can just trim off any excess felt, and it just makes for a really nice clean edge. So you can do that as needed, and here is our finished flower and what mine looks like. Now it's time for the mini bloom. This is the same style of flower that we used to make the center of the signature bloom. This is pre-cut. If you have it from the kit, just glue along the length of the edge and then fold it in half. If you do not have a pre-cut strip and are just using a rectangle, after you glue this, then you will go back and cut fringe along the folded side. Okay, and then you'll have slits like this one. So now we are ready to roll it up around the stem. Add a dot of hot glue at the beginning and then push our stem in and then just fold it over that stem and let the hot glue set, let it dry completely. Now it's nice and secure. So for this, we're angling it a little bit different. Instead of rolling it up flat, we're going to roll it at a little bit of an angle. Now practice this before you glue, but we're just kind of gluing and rolling up, and instead of rolling straight across that edge, we're rolling at a slight angle, and this just gives us a little bit more of a dome shape, more of a spiral. This is optional. If you would rather just keep it flat, if you can't get the shape you want, flat looks great too, but this is just a fun way to add a little bit of depth to the spiral. And then trim off any felt that is hanging below the bottom, because we do want a flat bottom to put the flower back on. Okay, so we're going to use the same leaf back on the back of this flower to finish out this bloom. So just trim off any excess. That little piece kind of needed some extra glue, so just check for those things on your flowers as well, and just add a little bit of glue if you need it to finish out and really seal that strip on to the center. Okay, so now fold it over, cut a little slit, and then we're going to push the stem of the flower straight down the middle of this leaf back, bring it all the way up, put hot glue along the back of this flower, this little mini bloom, and bring that up. Now don't put too much glue, it'll ooze out. You don't want it to ooze out. You're just going to put a little bit of glue at the base of each of these 4 leaves and bring it up. I'm not putting glue all the way to the point of that leaf, just along the base, to where when I bring the leaf up, it does stick to the side of the mini bloom, because this is like an accent leaf for this accent flower. And this we're going to just add into the bouquet as a filler flower. Okay, so far we have made one of each of our flowers for the kit, for the digital pattern, for the bouquet that I have finished and pictured. I did 3 of each of these, so we get a really nice full bouquet, and we're going to have several options on arranging these however you like. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's finished. You've got a little mini bloom in the center, and then your leaf is surrounding it, just to give it a really pretty finished, fun filler flower look. Now for the greenery, we are going to take an 18 gauge wire and add a greenery leaf to the top of this stem. But first we're going to start with 2 22 gauge wires that are a little bit shorter, about 2 to 3 inches depending on how long you want them, and add a leaf on the end of each. So we have 2 small 22 gauge wires. I like mine to be about 2.5 inches long, and we're just going to pinch a leaf around the edge of, or the end of one, and then bring it around, put a dot of glue at the end of the other wire, and just fold our leaf over. And I like to make sure and hold these for several seconds so that it really dries and that leaf does not pop off this thin wire. Okay, that's really important. And then we're going to just trim off the little, there's like a little triangle kind of space there that I just trim that off, and then it gives a flat edge along that leaf. That is optional. Okay, so for this glue, I like to just add a little drop of glue onto the end of this floral wire, and I'm just actually inserting that wire right into my glue gun. This allows me to be really precise when adding glue, that I want it onto the wire, which then is onto the leaf. That way it really holds nice and strong. So that's one little trick. You can also add glue straight to the leaf if you prefer. Just trim off that little triangle piece that I mentioned earlier, and that gives that straight edge right there, which is nice and clean. And then I'm going to be ready to add the leaf to the top of the stem. So this is our main 18 gauge wire. I just add a little bit of glue right there to the top, and then I have one more leaf ready for this greenery stem. I add it to the top, pinch it closed, hold it while it dries, and make sure it's really nice and attached, and then trim that little triangle off, and I am ready to twist these other 2 stems around to create this nice full greenery stem. So when I'm adding the leaf stem around, I just place it and twist one end. So the left side of this leaf stem I'm holding nice and secure, and then I'm twisting it with my right hand around that main 18 gauge wire. And I'll do it again with the second stem, just place it how far apart I want it, as far as like how spaced I want it, and then just hold with my left thumb and finger and twist with my other around. This pinch gives it like a really nice secure twist, and then I can go back with those little jewelry pliers that I love using, and I'll just pinch those really nice and tight to get a good secure firm hold onto the main wire. So that is it, a very beginner-friendly felt flower bouquet that anyone can make. I hope you had fun making this with me. Let me know if you have any questions.